Let's see if I hear myself, the voice and shit. Thanks. Is there something you wanna tell? I can see it in your eyes. Is there something? Something you wanna tell me? Is a star going to commentate or is just spanking me?
Yo.
Hey. Are you co-commentating?
I think so.
Are you Cyrus? No.
Yeah,
Star.
I'm Cyrus. And no, I'm Star.
Okay. Are you Cyrus? No.
Yeah.
Star.
Do you have the? Wait, are we streaming right now? No, right?
Yeah, it's live.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let me do the introduction with finding the link of the stream. Okay, we're live. Okay, what's this music? Classic music, okay. Oh yeah, because if not, it's taken down, right? Yeah, I hear it. It's fine. Is this Amen? Oh, you can ask Edmunds to post it in the WorldCup channel or Josie. I don't know. Maybe people don't see. But I'm gonna start now. So, check. We have both teams in the room. Well, guess who's missing? I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. They're warming up right now, and we have the second semi-final of the World Cup now. Welcome. We have Turkey against Great Britain. I'm gonna call them the U. They're just chilling, warming up right now. I'm gonna read the lineups in a moment when all the players are in the room and I know the actual who's favored to win this game. Both teams are really good, so we saw yesterday Poland beat Brazil in a surprising victory. Oh, Brazil is usually favorites, and one of the Polish guys is in the streaming. So congratulations to him. He's on the finals, waiting and watching his opponents. Well, one of his possible opponents for Sunday, who's the finals. So he's probably wishing the weakest opponent, I guess, to be able to win the cup with more security. So you see, anything can happen in 3 games. It's pretty complicated to win this series. So I don't know who we're waiting, but I'm going to assume it's W. Yeah, he just joined. From the Turks, here is missing. That's not surprising, as you guys know, he always likes to do that. Like, he plays the entire comp and then vanishes on the important game. I'm not sure if there is some background to that. Actually, I'm just speculating. But yeah, he did the same stuff last cup. Pretty sure I remember it. Are they going to use the colors for this game? Somebody tells. Who's the onion? Josie. Dr. Bounce is giving an important announcement right now. We are red, blue, red. What does that mean, dude? Red, blue, red. Oh yeah. So if there's 3 games, Turkey is gonna be red in the last game. They flipped a coin. So the starting lineups for Turkey is Google, Wicked, and Dr. Bounce. For the UK is gonna be Goosebump, WWW, and Jatori. They have 27 Smaldini and Josie, the captain, and also Wino. While for Turkey, they only have Ahora, because here Berg and R10 didn't show up, apparently, to the semi-final. The game has started now. Turkey doing a Brazilian style kickoff very slowly. And the UK is gonna score the first goal of the night. I got a little disappointed. Turkey are doing a strange Brazilian kickoff. Certainly not their strongest quality, I think. Who wanna make bets that Sahir probably gonna show up like after 5 minutes? He's probably on the YouTube watching us. I'm pretty sure he did it last cup as well. So shout out to Sahir, watching his comrades in the game right now. He's probably gonna join when he thinks he's needed. Or hell, I don't know. Dr. Paul's missing an open red right now. Jatori being very calm with the ball. Certainly this is ooh. Now Google has a counter-attack. Dr. Bounce driving the ball while Google cleared. Now Wicked has an opportunity and he's gonna score it as he angles properly. Jatori is saying sorry. Yeah, what's up? I got put. You don't hear me? But you hear me? Ah, Star's not talking, he's just laughing. He's shy. And one of the Britons has left, 27. Oh, that's a strange flag. That's one of those countries from the UK that we don't know about. Also 20 W's, also apparently from some weird part of the UK. I'm not sure. So far, 1-1 after 2 minutes. Not too many goals scored in this period so far. Goosebump against Google on offense. He was alone. Britons taking a while to come back. Goosebump flying a lot.
Yeah, you mentioned how there's been a lack of goals, and both teams are pretty fast-paced. So, like you mentioned, yeah, it's kind of surprising that there hasn't been more goals.
Especially, also Turkey have the highest amount of goals scored in the group stage in the cup. Like, from all the teams, they score the most. So, on paper, this should be a high-scoring game. Also, they conceded the least. Not sure. I'll have to open the Excel. I remember reading it. Sterling Goose is very flying right now. He could have controlled himself in the post, and Turkey's gonna score another one as Wicked scores with an assist by Google. Good kickoffs by the UK though. Tori hits the ball on the goalkeeper. Goose now needs to control himself on defense. He's looking very shaky. Yep, he's gonna get scored now. Ooh, saves it.
Great defense. Yeah.
Great bounce by W. Tori takes a shot and he could have scored as his shot was really weak and just let the Turkish team save it. 3-2 so far, so very tight game so far. Seeing both teams playing with the passes. Shout out to Sehir. Shout out to Berg. Missing the semifinals, I don't know why.
Yeah, Turkey does not have. I don't know. It's kind of surprising.
I mean, I don't know if they're missing actually key players because this. Oh, we just missed an open net. It's supposed. I mean, Turkey used this lineup several times in the cup, so I'm not sure exactly what their starting lineup is because they use so many different ones that it's hard to tell. Well, the UK is certainly using their starting lineup. I know Josie is the first substitute in case something goes wrong, or 27. That was the. That was what they used, and now the UK has an opportunity now with 20 seconds to go. W trying to bump, 10 seconds to go in the first period. They should not allow one more, and W's gonna save it. Still 5 seconds. It's +1 for Team Turkey. A very tight game so far. I think the UK can do better. They conceded 2 goals. By mistake on defense from Goose, and they can do better on defense. I don't feel Turkey are very strong right now, but I don't know. Berg has points. Now they have an alternative.
Only 3-2 in 5 minutes, so
it's good.
It's probably like the least amount of goals scored in like. Not just rank. Like I'm pretty sure in all the games, it's one of the least scored games.
Fake news. Oh, Wino has been muted. Something he said. Why did Wino get muted? 27 abusing his admin.
It looks like Burke is here.
Berg joined the room, yeah, so now Dr. Bounce has an alternative for his lineup. No changes so far in the second period. Muted again. W is gonna score after some great individual play there. And horrible colors from Turkey. Some blue, that's really pale blue. 3 against Goosebump on. Turkey's gonna score that easily. +1 for Turkey. Tori not having his best night so far. Let's see if he can improve it. Almost does a good play individually. Now Tori has a chance and good goal there. Will get abused wicked on the corner. So it's give and take right now. No team taking a clear lead so far, and Tori now gives an opportunity to Dr. Bounce, who's gonna exit weakly. Tori on the counter attack. but he gets team bombed by W. W now against 2 on defense. Ooh, great save there by W against 2. Turkey not looking too sharp on offense. UK has an opportunity now. Goose clears the way and Jatori takes a strong shot and scores, and the game is tied. Is it tied though? Star, help me out. And those, yeah, it's tied, right? Oh, good save there. X battle in the post. Jatori with some individual bumps.
It actually looks like UK is winning by 1.
They're up by 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, of course it was +1 in the first period for Turkey. Now the UK are winning for the first time in the game, and they have a counter-attack. Dr. Bones has a chance, but it's a very weak X for Dr. Bones. Dr. Bones!
Yeah, this is a lot faster in terms of gameplay, and more goals have been scored.
Yeah, and also Goose is controlling himself now on defense. Oh, takes a quick shot there. He should have been more patient. Jatori has a chance and he's gonna score in
nice shot.
God. I'm checking who else is missing for the team, so give me a moment. You can...
Dr. Brown for you to put that in. Easy shot there. Looks like UK is dominating in terms of this first couple of minutes.
So I have the teams now on. Yeah, it's certainly Sahir and R10 who are missing for Team Turkey, and from the UK they're missing Ramesh and Smaldini. But I don't think I've seen Ramesh in one single game.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him appear a lot.
I know Smaldini did play once from the bench, so, and also Sahir played, and R10 also played, so only Ramesh is the only one who's missing that didn't play. So shout out to the Turkish guys who are watching us. Goosebump Uncle's Google, that's a good shot there. The UK are up again by 1. So who would like the Polish team to see on the final against them?
I think either way, it'll be tough competition.
It's certainly both teams are very even in terms of skill, right? Like the UK, yeah. The bounce is gonna pause in the middle of the game, right after W score.
But Turkey definitely has the, I guess, best bench in a way, best subs. UK doesn't have much to rely on. They don't have any depth.
27 is good though. Also Josie is not bad. He did very good last cup and the second division also. I don't know. I seen him.
I just feel like they're not as strong as the Turkish subs.
It's true, and now we have substitutions from Team Turkey.
Yeah,
the UK just teamed up. Jatori teamed on 2 players from the UK and gave a goal to Google. So Ahora joined the Turkish team, and Wicked got benched in the 3rd minute of the second period. The UK is still up by 1. Let's see if Ahora can change the things. Ahora, who's a very slow-paced player, scores his first goal of the night now to tie the game. Eric is also a good player. Oh, great shot by W from the kickoff. Scores a great goal all by himself. That's the definition of stepping up. Now another great individual play by W who passes to Jatori. He cannot control it. Google now on defense against Jatori. W with some strong shots. Oh, big mistake by Goosebomb. He gives a counter-attack to Turkey and cannot defend it. So, oh, mistake by Goosebomb there. The game is tied again with 7 seconds to go. W has a kickoff. See, this time it gets blocked. Macro battle in the midfield, and the game is tied. Third period's gonna be the definition of this game. So remember, it's a series of 3, so it's best of 3. Whoever wins this game, then we're gonna see a second game, and if the other team wins that game, we see a third game. So no substitutions again for both teams. I bet they haven't changed the colors, and that's exactly what happens. Dr. Bones didn't change the color. So far, Dr. Bounce not bouncing. I don't know why his name is that. He's everything but bouncer. Dr. Ball Control, Dr. Trick Shot, Dr. Whatever. I'll stop, but now the UK have a counter-attack opportunity. Jatori taking his time to kick the ball and just gave it away. Oof. Google almost on goals. My god, poop. Dr. Kebab.
That was a good pass by Dr. Bounce, but the Hurricane shorts is unfortunate.
Goosebump doing a silly mistake on offense there. He had an open net. Why not score now? Nobody from the UK on defense right now. Google taking his time to score, but he's gonna do it. Horace steals it. And it's +1 for Team Turkey. Josie's going to pause. He's gonna make some strategy changes. I don't think he's gonna sub anyone out, but he's gonna probably say something. As the Turks are saying, Tunmuyor como Tunmuyoram AMK. I know this word. It means fuck your mother, but not. Contra la dictat. That's counterattack song. Don't give them counterattacks. Fuck your mother. That's what Dr. Vance or Google said. Now the UK are on the counterattack. Jatori passes to W. Jatori has an open net and he missed. That's embarrassing, and he cannot miss this opportunities. Goosebump did it last play, and now Jatori, and if he scores that, the game is tied. Now silly mistakes between Goosebump and Jatori getting in the way of each other. Jatori is just disoriented right now. You can see him floating like disoriented. Just it's like he got slapped after that miss. Look at him, he's just disoriented completely.
You just can't miss open goals. It's
something
you absolutely cannot do.
He's recovered, like he's flying from, like he's been in the left corner of the map 3 times in a row. just recover yourself, dude. Get your shit together, you know. W against 2 on defense. The Tory is still looking a little disoriented. In my opinion, I'm just focusing on the Tory right now.
This is reminiscent of a Charman Coalition.
Yeah.
There's a lot of openness. This is it's unfortunate.
And it's very unfortunate indeed, because he still looks weird, like he's moving strangely. I don't know. W has a chance now on the counter-attack. The Britons need to score, so the game is alive. Another miss between Goose and Jatori. That was a tough angle though. Goosebump clearing the way on the midfield. That's an X battle with Google and wins it. Dr. Bones gives the ball away. Now the UK have the opportunity, as Google is nowhere on the field right now. 3 against 2. W is gonna take the shot. Ahura saves it. Google comes back to defense. Dr. Bones being very slowly with the ball and gives it away. And Goose and Jatori is still looking disoriented now. Jatori is clearing the way for W, but hits the ball before. Another mistake by Jatori. Forgot. Goosebump all alone on defense. Against 2 now. Jatori clearing the way. W has a counter-attack opportunity. He needs to score this one, and he's gonna shoot it and score. Good bumps there by Jatori. Finally a goal after 4 minutes. We only have 2 goals. So both teams being really bad on offense. No, I'm not saying they're great on defense. Mostly they're just being bad on offense right now. Like they're missing their opportunities and easy chances. Jatori has an opportunity now and he gives the ball away. He just needs to wait while Goose clears the way now. Hora also missing a chance. Dr. Bounce now has a chance. It takes a while to shoot it, and yep, it lets the Britons recover on defense. We're just gonna steal the ball in the midfield. Goosebump clears W. 3 against 1 right now. Hora is gonna score it. The Turkish team take the lead with 30 seconds to go. Now the Britons need to score, or the Turkish team are gonna win the first game, and they have an opportunity if they focus. Both of the players from the UK are out of the field. W has a chance, puts the ball in the offense. Let's see if they can score it. As Jatori gets a pass from W and scores, the game is tied. Is it tied?
Yeah, it is tied.
It is tied.
This is a very close game. This is
30 seconds to go, 10 seconds to go. Jatori is shaking as W comes flying towards him. W and Google against Goose on the net, and it's gonna be an overtime. We're gonna see an overtime, and it's 0-0. 3 minutes of overtime, as far as I know. It's 3 minutes. Is it 2? No, it's 3. It's 3 minutes of overtime now.
This entire game is just, I can't tell who's gonna win still. It looked like Turkey was doing well, and then UK took them in second period.
Yeah, they certainly
started choking. I don't know.
I think
anybody's game.
I think the UK missed some easy chances they had, and if they didn't,
definitely,
they could have won this game already. Turkey are not looking particularly strong. And they could try Berg. I mean, Dr. Bounce is taking the risk of not making any substitution after. I mean, after I'm not sure the Turkish team are looking the best with this lineup.
Yeah, I think it's just hard to sub anyone out after the game's been so close.
Hora left the room. He's reading the chat, so I'm not sure if he's rejoined. Yeah, he's rejoined.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if Jatori and Goose didn't miss those 2 opponents, the UK would have won. So I'm not sure if Dr. Bounce should consider a substitution for the overtime, but we're gonna see the same lineups. Also, Josie not making any changes, keeping the same 3. I guess he could also try the 27. He's a good player from what I have seen in the other cups. He gives some counterattacks though, but that's all. Also, Josie himself could try. I don't know. Not in the overtime. This is just whoever's gonna keep calm in this overtime. And I think this is the first overtime in the entire cup, right?
I think so. I don't think
that's playoffs. Because in group stage there were no overtimes. They were not allowed. The draws were allowed, and this is the first overtime in the playoffs. So this just means that both teams are very equal.
Also, not a lot of goals scored on both sides. It's very surprising. And again, I'm just mentioning it, but all 3 periods, this total of what, like, I don't know what the score was, but like around 10 goals for both teams.
Okay, Dr. Bounce doesn't know the rules. He thinks it's 3 goals.
3 minutes or 3 goals?
Yeah.
3 minutes, right? 3 minutes.
Yeah, there is 2. I mean, if it's still tied after this overtime, they do another overtime, and whoever scores 3 goals wins. So, but not in this overtime. I don't know if that's clear for the guys in the room. Oh, they don't know it. What the fuck? Yeah, laggard. It's 3 minutes of overtime. No time, no score limit in this overtime. So it's just whoever wins this period is gonna win the overtime. If it's still tied after this overtime period, then they do a second overtime, and that's 3 goals. But not this one, okay? Yeah, this is the first overtime, so Goosebump lagging, and he left the room. He's probably rejoining. The Turkish team being a little whiny about the ping. I don't know what's going on. Goosebump rejoined. And this overtime's taking a long time, and Goosebump is lagging. That's unfortunate for the overtime. He has 400 ping. Ahura whining about the ping. That's impressive. Josie's gonna soup himself in the overtime, apparently, because all Goosebump started lagging, so he should try rejoining in this Josie's called tense game in overtime to sub yourself in with 3 minutes to go. It's hard because if things go wrong in the first minute, he's gonna get the blame either way, you know, like it's hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Difficult situation, but that's what it is. Great kickoff by W, just in controlling the ball. So this is a 3-minute overtime. Whoever wins this overtime is gonna win the first game of the series. Jatori against Google on defense. No, W joins to defense. Josie's holding together. Dr. Bounce misses the ball. W has a counter-attack opportunity. Jatori is projecting himself. Makes a lot of bumps. And what the hell is Jatori waiting for a score? Oh, that's his luck. W came flying.
Mistakes happening on both sides there.
Yeah, what the hell was that? Jatori made like a 5-man bump, and then he missed the X. Some people still don't know the rules of the overtime, but it's just 3 minutes overtime. No goal limit in this overtime. If now the game is tied, some mistakes. Just Jatori was flying all over the field as well as Josie.
A lot of team ups happening.
Google misses the X in front of the net. Josie getting in front of Jatori. Jatori passing to Josie. 2 minutes of the overtime. The game is tight. So now Google gets a boost from Josie. Drives the ball to the other side of the field, and Jatori cannot control the ball. It's gonna be a goal for Google. +1 for Team Turkey. W clearing the way. He missed in a bump. Jatori just missing a chance there. Needs to score those opportunities if it's. There is still time because this is the second minute, but he needs to score. 1 goal from Turkey and it's game over basically, because scoring 2 goals without getting scored is tight. So now Jatori scores after W clears the entire Turkish defense, and 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. The game is tight, so this is gonna go for either team in the last few seconds. Let's see who keeps their shit together. Google has a chance now. He just takes too long to kick the ball. Gives the W comes flying and saved it as Ahura also got in the way. Google shaking right now. He's alone against 2. Now Josie's gonna clear W with a great shot with 40 seconds to go. The UK are up by 1. Let's see if they can keep it their lead. Google has an opportunity. He's gonna pass to Dr. Bones, who ankles Josie and he hits the post. Josie with a great move there defensively. W loses the ball against Google, and now 2 against Josie. Josie and Jatori on defense. Jatori saves it. W's nervous right now. He's not being able to come back properly to defense. Josie saves it on the net against Ahura. 5 seconds to go, and the first game is gonna be won by the Team UK. Yes, they win the first game, so now we're gonna see a second game, guys. In an exciting game, gotta say.
Yeah, I mean,
Also, until the last few seconds, Josie is saving his team basically against 2 in the net. Ahura trying to force it, but couldn't out-X Josie. So it's 1-0 for Team UK. Let's see if they can win the second game. It was very tight, and now Goosebump is back also with 12 ping. So from 400 ping to 12, he fixes lag. Unfortunate moment to lag also. And actually, Josie could try a different lineup for the second game. As I don't know, just saying.
Yeah, Josie definitely did. I mean, he did well.
I think the team worked a little better. Just in the 3 minutes I saw it, they won. So why not? He could start it. And if it goes south, so just
there's more confidence. I feel like he can, put himself in, and I think he can.
At least he kept he kept himself together, because when you sub yourself in like that in a game after not playing one single second in the 3 periods, and you have to be in the overtime, I mean, you get super nervous. I don't know, but it seems like we're gonna keep the same lineups. Both teams. Also, Dr. Bounce is not considering any substitutions, and that's a mistake. I've seen it already in the cup several times, that the captains lose and they keep the same team. That's just a silly mistake. They need to, especially because they have Burke and other players in the
I think it's the fact that it's been so close. He doesn't want to risk possibly getting a worse.
Like, he knows it's close like it is, so yeah, but still, he needs to win. It's not like he can just risk losing. So
yeah, definitely. I feel like he can keep this up for 1 or 2 periods. See how it goes.
Now Jatori loses the ball. Ahura just scores it from decent goal there by Ahura. But kickoff now for Team UK. Goosebump waiting for somebody to project for the pass. Dr. Bounce getting the ball against W. Not much happening. Both teams playing very slowly now. W has a counter-attack opportunity. He's not gonna miss that. He's gonna score confidently, and he's +2 now. 4. No, it's tied. I'm sorry. 1-1 for this second game. First period of the second game. If you just join us, this is the second semi-final of the World Cup, and the UK are gonna score a great goal. Jatori passing to W. W scoring, and W is gonna pass. Ahura is saying, "Du skal kanka. Direkten kan we toch echt direkten sek mee." W has left. W has left the room. He's probably rejoining. So Cyril is here making an appearance with his dosing. All the UK players are strangely lagging. So the most important player of the Team UK left. Okay, he's back now. That was strange though. Ahura with a big sentence. Controli Pompaia Monlar Bobstuha Takala Tiri Giderlis.
Is that Russian?
No,
there's some Russian from you.
No, that didn't sound that Russian, did it? That was like Slovenian, Turkish. Oh, the game continued though. That was in the menu. Sorry. So I'm not sure what we're waiting for. The game is on pause now. Let's see what happens. Turkish team on the kickoff, not too strong. Ahora gets team bombed by Dr. Bounce. Jatori steals the ball from Ahora and abuses him and scores +2 for the UK. They're taking the lead. Goosebump against 2. He managed himself well there in the corner. W also comes flying and makes 2 bombs. Now W gonna control the ball in the corner. Google gets boosted by Ahora. All the team UK on defense right now. Good, well positioned for a counter-attack. And Dr. Bounce looking shaky on defense. Good shot there by Goosebump, but it's not able to score. Counter-attack for Team Turkey. The Team Turkey loses the ball now. W has an opportunity. It's a great trick shot on the wall, but comes saves it. There's not enough time. Dr. Bounce certainly should consider making a substitution if they get scored again, so the lead is not too big. Making a sub before the score is too difficult to come back from. Yeah, the UK are certainly looking better than the Turkish team right now. Both defensively and offensively, the UK are looking good, sharp.
Do you think it's time to consider a sub for Turkey?
Yeah, I think they should really try Berk, the team for Turkey. Also, Weekt wasn't playing that bad, but I don't know. He's not as strong as Berk, in my opinion. Berk is a good player. And Ahora is not looking too confident. Also, Dr. Bones making a lot of mistakes. Oomph! Now, Dr. Bones passes. This is an open net. He's gonna score it. Google is gonna score it from an assist by Dr. Bones. So it's only +1. I'm just saying he should consider a substitution if it gets +3 or something, because in that case, no, look, they just scored a lucky goal there, Turkey. It was a mistake by W who boosted the Turkish guy into his own net. Now another mistake by W. You cannot be making these mistakes on the kickoff. It's gonna give a goal for Team Turkey, who just came back and are now +1. Another bad kickoff for W. The Turkish team now reading this kickoff easily. Google missing an open net. That's strange for him. And obviously both teams are being a little nervous on the semi-final stance. You're seeing players that are usually very confident in themselves, missing a lot of chances, making silly mistakes, as also Goosebump now hits the ball on the wrong direction. Dr. Bounce driving the ball towards the wall. Jatori with a great save there, gives the ball to W, who's gonna score that. Finally, a confident shot from W, and the game is tied. That was a great save from Jatori. He bumped 3 players, and now he just own goals that on the kickoff. That's a little unlucky, but also bad positioning.
Like I said, just like, I don't know, it's hard to tell if the sub should be made or not. It's just the game's so close, and
it's so risky. But if you don't do it on the first period, then you'll just like consider it less and less the more the game continues, you know, because the same question you said at the beginning, like, do I risk it? Do I not risk it?
I think you need to be
asking yourself that.
You just need to be able to make the decision and not, you know, be open to it at any time.
Great shot there with W.
I think that's a mistake a lot of captains make.
I think they should just make the substitution, and if it doesn't work, just change it back. It's because you're aiming to win the game. I don't know. I liked what the Koreans did. They in the group stage. So right now it's +1 for Team Turkey, right? It was finished 6-5. Turkey up by 1. Still Dr. Bounce not making any substitutions. Also, let's see if Josie's gonna make any substitution. He could bench somebody. He could put himself in, or 27 or Maldini or Wino. I don't know. But they're not doing any substitutions. Also, no color change for the Turkish guys. Dr. Bones changing the colors now. Second period of the second game is underway now. Team Turkey take the kickoff. I didn't pay much attention if the Turkish were better in red or blue last game, but Goosebump now makes a great goal against Ahora, who got completely ankled, and the game is tied. Second period of the second game, guys, and the Turkish are on need of winning this game to force that third game. If not, the British guys are going to be in the final. Good move there by Dr. Bones. Passes the ball to Wu, who's taking too long to shoot it. Jatori could have done better there. +1 against for Team Turkey. Goosebump clearing the way and also clear W on.
Also clearing himself.
Now double bump by Goosebump, I'm sorry, and counter-attack opportunity for Team UK are now on offense. 3 against W. Nobody from the UK is coming to help him on offense.
Yeah, there definitely should have been more bumps on UK side.
Yeah, and now Dr. Bounce, I don't know what he's doing there, but he gave the ball away. Goosebump has a chance. It's really weak shot. He just needs to score those chances. Those are easy goals. I don't know. Even I can.
Are you trying to say something?
Maybe I'm from the UK, and now finally the UK scores against Team Turkey, who are not looking really strong. The game is tight. Berk is saying, maybe he should ask to get subbed in. He could change the game, I think. Definitely, this Team Turkish are not looking too sharp, and it's mostly the UK are doing so many silly mistakes. Good ball, good boost between Jatori and W. That was great play, yeah. Smart move there from W, who just saw Jatori and boosted him towards the ball, and now Dr. Bounce finally is gonna bench Ahura and put Berg. Let's see if I was right or very wrong.
Well, it looks like he did it. I mean, at least he was open to making the sub, and it's finally been done.
Yeah, and then there's enough time for Berg to adapt himself to the flow of the game, the pace. Because he's cold after all. That's why I was saying in the first period you could have just started a different lineup after you lost. And now Berg is not gonna make a great debut with an own goal. Well, he gets out forced on the net, and it's +2 for Team UK. Yeah. Is it +2?
Yeah, it's +2.
And now Berg with some good clears. The Team UK cannot save it. Dr. Bones with a goal. +1 for Team UK. Oh, that was a strange move.
The second period is, again, it's just like UK taking the lead, and I don't know why. Similar pattern going on.
Yeah, great goal by Goosebump, who abuses Dr. Bounce on the wall and scores +2 now for Team UK. The Turkish team are doing a slow kickoff. Dr. Berg passes to Google, who projects himself on the wing. Good Bombs now from Team UK. Looks stronger right now. Oh, W takes a risk shot on the corner but misses. Dr. Bombs driving the ball on the counter attack. Google has a chance. Goosebomb also almost saves it as Google didn't even exit. Google didn't mean to do that. What do you think? Are they looking better with Berg? It looks more flowy, you know, like Berg is playing faster than Ahura, so maybe this destabilizes the UK.
Possibly, but I don't know, in terms of the score too, it's just like it's not that much different than when Ahura was on.
He needs to change the game. Aljatori is gonna score a good goal there after W makes some double bump. And Dr. Bounce is saying, Goosebump just flew by there. He probably lagged. Yeah. Give away a goal for Team Turkey, but I think now another mistake from Goosebump on the X. Google passes to Berg. Berg is slowly waiting for the UK to fly by. Berg passes to Dr. Bones. Triple bomb. Team bomb from the Team UK. Goosebump is driving the counter-attack and scores, and I'm losing the score. Is it
-2? It's 30 seconds. They need to score.
Yeah, there's still a third period. Dude, I'm lost. Is it the third period?
It's the second period.
Yeah, okay, second period. So we still have a third period to go. I'm sorry. Commentator glitch. The UK are certainly looking stronger now. The game's slipping away from the Turkish hands. Dr. Pose is gonna pause. It's +3. Berk Sakin und Tane Atalim.
I might be wrong, but I feel like Dr. Bounce should give Berk a little bit more time, I think.
Yeah, or try his other player. Wicked, anything but Ahura also just had the entire game and they lost with him, so anyway, some tough decisions now by Dr. Bones, captain of the Turkish team, needs to make the decision and try to change the outcome of the game in the last period, because obviously they didn't change their colors and it's the last period of the second game and Turkish need to win by 3 or more. More than 3. Kuz falan. Sen birsin. I don't understand any of these Turkish words.
You need to translate, dude. I don't understand any of it either.
Too lazy, man. I think they're trying to trash talk Goosebump because of his slow ping, and Ahura is trying to play mind games with Goosebump. He's trying to make him nervous. Dr. Bounce decided to keep the same lineup from the last period. Ooh, let's see if it Berg can actually change the outcome of this game or not. Jatori is gonna make a good pass to W. Cause what the fuck are you waiting for? Just hit it.
I'm assuming that was lag.
I don't know. If they lose because of this. Why did he just score? He had like 5 seconds to score the goal after some great passes and clears from W and Jatori, and he just didn't exit. He waited too long now. Goose driving the counter-attack. Very patiently. Goose against Berg. Goose loses the ball. W a little flying right now. Jatori makes a mistake, gives the ball away.
He's a bit too quick to pass it.
Colors get changed now. Both teams are blue. Whatever.
Why isn't Turkey red?
I don't know, because maybe because they are blue and they don't like being red, and they don't disable the colors. That's a rookie mistake, and now UK are giving away 2 goals in a very short period of time, and it's only It's only +1, right? Yeah, it's only
Yeah,
plus.
it's only +1. And again, like I said,
As I told you, that means from Goosebump. If they lose because of this, it's I was just rage, you know.
Yeah, but it was a good decision that Dr. Bounce didn't sub Burke.
Yeah, he need to try something, and now the game is tight. Okay, that's why you cannot miss those fucking chances when you are up by 3 goals and you have an open net. Just fucking hit it, and then you demolish the morale of the other team. But if the game changes because of that, and Goosebump finally redeeming himself with a great goal, putting his team up by 1. But yeah, as I was saying, nothing changes. If that move there changed the morale of the game. What a goal there by Dr. Bounce on the line. The game is tied again. Yeah, it's different. I mean, whatever Goosebump does now, that doesn't mean that he didn't miss that, because they were +3, making it +4. Also now Berg with a huge mistake in flying through the net and saved it for the UK. So yeah, all teams are very nervous. Goosebump not coming back to the net, is ball watching, and W is going to pause. Yeah, what the fuck is going on in this period? Like, the UK just collapsing out of nowhere. They had a great start. Suddenly Goosebump misses an open net. Then UK scores 4, and then Turkey scores 4 goals. So yeah, that's the game-changing moment. If this ends like this, I'm gonna text somebody. Give me a moment. Shit, I hope it doesn't go to a third game, because I really have to go like soon. And have to commentate the rest. So the game is still paused. Dr. Bones, a lot of strategy in the chat. Sedacity mom job money. Click team the Kasaten. Goosebump is lagging. Again. Yeah, that's no excuse now. Blame the ping, whatever, you missed the fucking... With +3, you cannot miss that shit. You have to score it, and then you kill the other team, you know? Now, Star is gonna tell us the score, because... Forgot. Star. Our co-commentator Star. Oh, another goal by Team Turkey, and the UK completely collapsed. Star, tell me the score is +2, right? For Team Turkey.
Yeah, it is. +2.
So yeah, the UK completely collapsing in the fucking third period. Goose making another silly mistake, and it's time for Josie to realize it and just sub him out. That's mistake after mistake after mistake, and now he's probably lagging or whatever, but Goosebump has an opportunity, he's waiting for Jatori to clear it. Google saves it. It's +2 for Team Turkey in this period, and it's not close right now. Goosebump with a good clear from outer field. Good bounce there by Goosebump. W angles himself and scores. Only +1 for Team Turkey right now with 2 minutes to go. Let's see if the UK can come back after they were dominating the entire game. Like, holy shit. Good shot defensively by Goosebump. Talked about spoons it on the corner though, allowing his team to recover defensively. Jatori has an opportunity if he angles himself properly, but the shot is too weak. Goosebump comes flying. W tries to steal the ball from Google. They're not understanding each other right now, the Team UK, with the passes. Dr. Bounce playing very fucking slowly and baiting the Goosebump to chase him all over the field. Now the Turkish are playing very slowly in this last minute, killing the pace of the UK, who are very fast pace. The Turkey could have done better. Google just holding there in the last few seconds. Now the UK need to score one, right? Goosebump needs to save that against Google. W is trying his best to come back, but he's flying all over. He needs to come back. 30 seconds to go, and the UK needs to score one to tie it. And let's see if Berg can score this and kill the game. No, 20 seconds to go, and it's still W killing it. Passes to Google. There's still 12 seconds to go. It's very much alive. 10 seconds to go. The UK have an opportunity. Goosebump needs to angle himself and be patiently and angle himself and score. No! Dr. Bounce is going to save it in the last second, and we're going to see a third game as the Team Turkey win the second game. And I'm going to blame it all on Goosebump, because when they were up 3 goals, Goosebump just didn't score that fucking goal with the open net. And then after that, Team Turkey switched themselves and scored 4 goals in a row. So this game is all on Goose, and I think Josie should realize this and start somebody else in the third period, because the UK didn't play well in the last period, and now they have this extra pressure that they could have won it and they lost it, and I think that's not good. On the Turkish team are all excited from this comeback, you know. You can feel it in their fingers and their. Let's see what Josie decides to do. Certainly the Turks now more confident after you win in a comeback. You feel the excitement. You feel the excitement that okay, we won. We're gonna kill them. Man, yeah, a lot of shit. I must go in like 15 minutes. I hope this starts. So Josie making some important decisions. Who to play? Google went AFK. He came back. Google is ready. So I don't know why they're muting Wino or whatever. I don't know. So Dr. Bounce is obviously gonna keep the same team that he used in the last period of the game, and he also was red. So now he has the chance to have a strong first period in the deciding game, and I feel like the UK threw their chances with that. I'm still remembering that moment. They were up by 3 goals. The first minutes of the last period, and W clears everybody from Team Turkey. Goosebump is in front of the net. 5 seconds. He does an exit, and then he just gives a counter attack. Team Turkey scored 4 goals, and then the UK lost it in the last period. So I don't know. I feel that deserves a substitution. I don't know. But both teams are blue right now. Dr. Bones for getting the colors again for the 5th or 6th time. And the first period of the third game, decider game, is going to start now. Berg, he's there. He needs 10 seconds. Both teams very nervous. Who is more nervous? Like, I think the UK. You win the first game, you're like fucking 1 period away from winning it, and then you just collapse. Oh shit. They need to start soon, because if not, you're gonna have to commentate the rest of the game, because I have to go like really soon. So I don't want to leave it all like this. I want to know who wins. Hora trash talking 4 on the bench. He's not allowed. Tell him to shut up. Team Turkey on the kickoff. Let's see how the UK perform. The pressure is on them. They're certainly looking nervous, especially Goosebump, who's the guy to blame. Tori on the counter-attack, but nobody from the UK coming. W also not looking great in the last period of the last game. He was flying a little bit. Jatori with a great pass to Goosebump, and Goosebump's gonna score it. So the UK start properly with +1. The Turks are looking confused. Berk, AFK kalma. Dr. Bounce with a great shot on the corner. I think the Jatori should have done better saving it. So the game is tied. First period of the third game. Whoever wins this decider game is going to advance to the finals of the cup. Jatori with a good pass, but nobody's there to tap it in. Dr. Bounce with a great pass to Berg. Berg is gonna slowly score it. Not confident though. So Turks take the lead on the first period +1. Clears by Jatori. Dr. Bounce passes to Berg. Berg puts it on the corner attack. Now Goose against Google on defense, and Google is easily gonna bump him out. It's +2 now. I think if it goes +3, Josie should pause and bench somebody, because if not, it's, I feel like they would collapse in the first period. I'm not looking, and I think that's why you need to make the substitutions like earlier, because then you put a cold player in the deciding moment like that. So. Jatori clearing the entire Turkish team. Goosebump on the counter-attack but misses the ball, gives it away to Berg. Now Dr. Bounce also giving away the ball. The Turks are playing very slowly while the UK are playing really fast. Good clear there by Goosebump. Jatori scores it. It's +1 for Team Turkey. Good bounce by Google and good move by Google, scores individually a goal, +2 for Team Turkey. Dr. Bounce passing to Berg very slowly and calmly passing. Oh, W gave him dangerously the entire net to score. Goosebump again with a silly miss, and just I think Josie should really just substitute him out. They had a counter-attack opportunity and Goose just decides to pass instead of scoring for some reason, and W was certainly not happy with that move. Goosebump now passing to Jatori. Jatori takes a shot, but there's 3 goalkeepers from Team Turkey right now. 3 Turkish guys defending. Berg steals the ball from the UK. W has a chance now as Goose clears the way. Jatori is gonna come, but pass is bad from W. Goosebump gets completely dominated there on the ball battle. Dr. Bounce misses an open net. That's embarrassing. I think Wick told him something in Turkish like "Sakin," like score it, Sakin, Sakin. W has a chance. He needs a strong X, but he also misses. So many silly mistakes by all these players. Goosebump now has a chance if he controls his body properly, and it's taking too long to fucking exit. But finally, Google makes a mistake on defense, and that goes in. I was lucky for Google though, for Goosebump. Now Goosebump with a mistake gives the ball away to Dr. Bones, who's gonna put it in the corner on offense.
Hey Troopers, do you know what the score is?
What? Oh fuck! It's +1 for Team Turkey, and I'm not Troopers though. He's not here.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, buddy.
Oh, okay. My bad.
This is the first period of the third game. And Jatori, I thought you were Cyrus. Jatori's alone on offense right now as W is flying. 30 seconds to go of the first period of the third game, and the Turks seem stronger though. They feel more confident after that loss from the UK in the last period of last game. 10 seconds to go, and then let's see if the UK can score one to tie it. 4 seconds to go, and this is gonna end like this, the first period. What the fuck, in the end. +1 for the Turkish team. Dr. Bounce is obviously gonna keep the same lineup. Let's see if Josie makes any changes. And he's gonna die with the same team. Alright. The total score? No idea. The current score? +1. Google being very confident. Both teams are blue right now. Berg not moving. He's chatting now. Cannot pause though. The game is paused by Josie, and no idea what's happening. Again, Berg is AFK, so they restarted the period. Okay, so still +1, nothing changes. Turkey W clears it, but then gets in the way of Goosebump. I think he was trying to get a boost from Goose, but Goose didn't read the play. Certainly the UK are not reading the passes and the bumps from their teammates. For example, W just cleared an angle and Jatori shot it on the other way, so no idea. And the map broke right now.
Unbreakable map, right?
No, I think this isn't the unbreakable map. It's not loaded. And somebody should pause and tell them to take it out. The game is paused. And yeah, the UK are certainly asking them for taking the ball out, but Google wasting time like crazy. So no fair play there. Yeah, that was certainly dirty play from the UK, from the Turkish team. That was nice because they wasted some seconds, and then they just used the counter attack from the break map. But whatever, it's +2 or star. I lost the score.
It's +2.
+2. I got pooped. +2, thank you. W on the counter attack. Passes to Jatori. Open net for W. Almost Jatori makes a mistake. He was trying to clear it, but that could have gone wrong. Why does the Goosebump take so fucking long to X the ball? It's crazy. Goosebump with an opportunity, and he's gonna miss it. Goosebump with another opportunity, and this time he scores it. The game is fucking tight. Kuzpan passes to Jatori. No, he fools him. He fools his entire team and then gives the ball away. I don't understand that. Jatori now team bumping Goose. Now Goose against Google, and he's gonna lose that X ball every time. Now Goose Berg misses an up net. It was a difficult angle though. I'm not liking Goose in this game, but now finally the UK have a chance. Jatori is not controlling that ball. He just decides to hit it on the wall. Double is clearing everybody from the Turks, but his teammates are not using the opportunities and are playing so slow that it's painful to watch. They're not understanding. Look, they have a hole there, and then Jatori just decides to kick it on the wall, give it away the ball, and Berk is gonna steal it from him and score. That's stupid. Like, W is saying exactly that. Just send it. Like, he cleared the angle, and Jatori is just making trick shots. Now the Turks have the opportunity to score, but mistakes are made on offense. Kuzbam against Dr. Bones. Kuzbam against Berg on defense. It's a difficult situation for the UK right now. Google misses the X there on a clear opportunity for the Turks. They're dominating them on the bombs right now. Nobody's coming back. Jatori's all over the field, and it's +2 now. Berg started saying easy on the chat. I think that every time backfires when you say that shit. So Berg just killed his team. I'm sorry guys, but yep, Berg said easy. So now the UK are possibly going to win this. Like, just let's say that Dolly takes a strong shot and it hits the post. I think the moment you say easy to the other team and you're just +1, I mean, you just killed your team. Like,
I think UK needs to sub. They need small Dini or Josie. They need to do something.
But now,
I mean, like, I don't know. It's not looking good.
The time was 2 games ago. I don't know. Now they need to die with the team they're doing. And Star is gonna remind us of which period we are as the game is tied. Star, tell me which period we are.
The end of the second period.
We're in the end of the second period, and the game is tied just after some Turks said easy on the chat, and the UK scored 2 goals. That's what I just said. And the second, we're gonna see a third deciding period again. So very intense games. And Goosebump is really nervous. He's saying his poor little heart, and yeah, certainly. Everybody's shaking right now. Third period. Whoever wins this period is gonna advance to the finals. So this is major choke time. Concancio. Yes, Dr. Pounds just said exactly what I said. I don't know if he has the stream open or so. That would be weird. I know who has it. Sahir is watching us. Shout out to Sahir. Also, 27 is watching us. Shout out to 27 who's listening in the Twitch or the YouTube. Dr. Pounds. Both teams keeping their Lager. There you go. One more. Yeah. Also your microphone. I don't know.
There you go. Looks like we're back.
We're back now. Yeah. How long did I talk to myself? So now the UK are +3. How long was I talking to myself?
I think just a couple minutes. I think not too.
Couple minutes. All right. So guys, we're back. Some technical issues from our Polish streamer. But I was saying a very intense narration from the game. So I was saying the UK are taking a clear lead +3 from after some mistakes by Dr. Bones on defense. Also Berg now some mistakes. Both teams very shaky hands, shaky. Whoever wins this period is going to advance to the finals and meet Poland. Lager watching and laughing like he's very confident that he's probably gonna beat whoever. Let's see. I mean, anything can happen, but I think certainly Poland looked stronger yesterday against Brazil than these teams. I'm not sure because it's hard to compare. It's different teams, different games. It's 3-1 now for the UK. W is gonna pass to Jatori. Great projection there, and it's +3 again. And Dr. Bounce needs to pause right now and make a substitution, or he's gonna lose this game. That was the moment to pause it, and he didn't. He just needs to try something else in the last minute. Obviously, the UK are looking better. Berg is not looking good at all. Dr. Bounce himself also making some mistakes. Jatori takes a shot. Berg steals it. Google trying. W getting chased by Dr. Bones. And now some mistakes are made by the UK. With 1 minute to go, the game is only +2 for the UK. Let's see if they can keep it together or if they're gonna collapse like in the first game. Oh, double mistake. Team bombs between Dr. Bones and Berg. But nobody from the UK used that opportunity, and now, holy Christ, if the UK choke again. W shaking. Counter-attack, great counter-attack by Berg. Goosebump now puts the ball on attack. Google's gonna save it. 30 seconds to go and the UK are up by 2. Turkey need to score right now to keep the game alive for the last 20 seconds or so, but it's not happening. I think I have 15 seconds and they have a chance. Nope, the UK are going to advance to the finals, guys. That's it. 5 seconds to go. Dr. Ponce is gonna score one more, but it's still +1 for the UK.
4 seconds, they can do this.
4 seconds, the UK are going to advance in a very exciting game, and I have to go. So we're gonna see the finals on the 3rd place on Sunday. The UK are going to play against Poland in the finals, and this was a very exciting game, and we're gonna see a 3rd place game between Brazil and Turkey, who didn't perform as their best tonight. So good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Good night.